Hello, guys, welcome to Spiritual Tarot Genie. Thank you so much for tuning in. Today's pick a card reading is going to be about a story of a habit. This is that habit that has negatively, that is becoming more of a nagging pattern in our life, negatively impacting our life, relationship, career, day to day life. Okay, so we will see where is this habit coming from, and how is it impacting our lives, then why are we still sticking with this habit, and what is the best way out of this habit, and how our life will change if we change this pattern. Okay, so let's get going with this pick a card reading, and listen to this habit, sit with it, reflect on it, understand it, and finally release it from our life so that we can move on in our life in a more empowered way. So I have four options for this reading: set 1, set 2, set 3, and set 4. You can choose the options. You can choose the set that you are drawn to, or you can choose the stones. I have red jasper for the set 1, green aventurine for the set 2, black tourmaline for set 3, and aquamarine for set 4. So go ahead, guys, meditate on the card and choose the deck or the stone that you are drawn to, and hit to this timestamp in the description box to go to your readings. Please remember, these are general readings, so it may or may not resonate. Okay, so let's get started with the reading. Let's get started with the first set, guys, or the red jasper. Red jasper is particularly very good for stress. If you're going through some difficult time, some downtime, then this is the stone that really helps you calm down. It is more importantly known as the supreme nurturing stone, so it really kind of helps you. Now let's get going with your habit and see what is that one habit that is not serving you and is becoming more of a nagging pattern in your life, impacting your life completely. Four of Sword for all of you people. Now this card is all about worry, anxiety. So you guys are definitely fretting over something. You are worrying about something, and so much that it is this worry is becoming a very regular pattern in your life. It is impacting your maybe relationship, maybe your career, maybe your day-to-day life. So there is something that is really, really bothering you people, and it will be important for you guys to really take control of this habit, which is developing, or maybe it is there for some time now, because if it continues like this, then not only will your relationship get impacted with this worry, but it will also, it can really become more pronounced, and lead to a very high anxiety zone of 9 of Swords, where it might lead to some kind of a breakdown. So it's good that you are aware. You should be aware that yes, this is becoming more of a, raising the red flag, and you should really consider going out in nature and taking a break from to break this pattern of worrying becoming more of a habit. Okay, now we will see where is this worry coming from. Why are you guys getting so worried? Hanged Man. So looks like that you people are worried because something in your life is not really moving forward, or rather it has come to a standstill, it has stagnated, and yeah, that is what it is worrying you, because things are not moving, and you're really worried that why are things not moving, and you are worrying about it. Now let's see how this worrying is impacting your life. Okay, all right, you have 7 of Swords. Now you are worrying because something not moving ahead in your life. It could be into a relationship, or it could be in a career. It could also be a very repetitive lifestyle that you are leading, and that is kind of really impacting your health. However, this, because you are worrying so much, what is it, how is it impacting your life? Looks like that you guys are kind of procrastinating from some issue that really needs your attention, that something that you really need to tend to, attend it, address it. but looks like that you are kind of avoiding it, and maybe running away from it, pretending that no such thing exists. But the reality is that yes, the situation is at a standstill, and there is something that needs your attention, that needs you to address it. Okay, so instead of worrying, probably you should kind of and not procrastinating, you should rather kind of attend it. Anyways, we will see that later in the cards. However, why are you continuing to worry, not taking action, and procrastinating? Ace of Wands. Now, it looks like that you are kind of expecting some new beginning. Maybe you are waiting on some new beginning. You are waiting, you are hoping for a new beginning to change this status quo, to change this stagnation, to break through this stagnation. Some kind of beginning, maybe a U-turn. You guys are kind of really pinning your hopes on waiting for it to happen. And that is why probably you are kind of really worrying, procrastinating, but I don't really see any actions taken for your worry as of now. However, let's go ahead and see what is that one step that you should take that can change the situation. And what is your guiding step to take action? Eight of Wands now. Now this is really beautiful, people, because here you are. Here the cause of the worry is stagnation, and your answer to the stagnation is taking action. Rather, it is swinging into action. No other card in tarot talks about taking action like this card. It's like go swing into action with vengeance. Okay, there's no thinking time. It's no more wait and watch situation. It's like get into the thick of the action, plunge into action. And this is definitely a travel card also. So yeah, your way out of the stagnation and this worry mode is to swing into action, and not really just to wait on some kind of beginning, because you will have to usher in that beginning. The beginning might happen, but beginning will not happen if you keep on waiting on it and just worrying. You would need to take some action, and that is what the guidance is asking you to take action, swing into action. Now, what will happen if you take action, guys? If you take action, you gonna turn into a Queen of Wands. Now, Queen of Wands means that she is a lady of who stands for confidence, who stands off things in her control. So yes, if you take actions, then probably things will start moving in the right direction, and you will gain your power back. You will be back in your power. Things will be in your control. And Queen of Wands is somebody who is very powerful, very dynamic, very active. She's nothing like a hanged man. She's somebody who loves action and being the part of the action, and keeping things in her control, and full of overflowing with confidence, and all. So yeah, looks like that if you take the action, if you get into the if you plunge into action, then yes, things looks like will get back into your control. You will get your power back. You will step into your confidence once again. Okay, now let's look at the oracle card guidance and what it is. Have faith. Absolutely, have faith and don't worry, because yeah, you all need to do is that you have to take action, and you will be getting your or reclaiming your power back. So don't lose hope, guys. Have faith that things will be better. Okay, boundaries. Love yourself enough to say no to others' demands on your time and energy. Absolutely. Here you are worrying so much, and it could be a very fear based worry. As in, you are more worried about what the people will say about you, or what the society is going to say, or you're fearing the judgment. Okay, so you don't have to really allow anybody to you know, just enter your life with their dirty feet or pollute your mind. Okay, you need to kind of really and maybe, you know, take your time, mind space, and kind of cause you this kind of anxiety and worry. You have to really draw the boundaries. Okay, where people, to the extent which people can interfere in your life or maybe impact your life, you have to draw the clear, you have to draw clear boundaries and see to it that people don't really affect you that much that they cause you this kind of a fear and anxiety. Okay, now what is this another guidance for you guys? Express your love, go ahead and make the romantic moves. So looks like that, a relationship reading for a lot of you people out there. Maybe things are at a little, have maybe stagnated in your relationship, and it needs a little, you need to go on a little vacation to rejuvenate, to rekindle the romance in your relationship, to bring back the mojo in your relationship. And here is a eight of wand card, which is all about travel also. And here, so you might, you know, consider going on a little small short vacation. And this card is asking you to take action, and it is beautiful that you are presented with action steps in the oracle guidance. Express your love, make the moves, draw the boundaries, have faith. These are your action steps, which is beautiful. What is your another guidance, guys? Love, heart chakra. The answer that you seek is in your heart. The answer that you seek is in your heart right now. Be open to giving and receiving love. So, definitely looks like a strong relationship reading for all of you, some of you there, where you really need to rekindle the romance in your relationship and go out on a vacation, take these action steps of expressing love, setting the boundaries for the outsiders so that they don't impact your life so much, and continue to have faith that things will be better, things will be in your control once again. So yeah, that is what I have for all of you people who have chosen this set one, red jasper. Red jasper was about stress, and yes, you do look a little worried about here, so you might as well consider having some red jasper stones around you to lessen the worry, to help you, nurture your relationship. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. Do let me know how you feel about the reading. And now we're going to be moving on to the second set. So let's head on to the second set. Now let's get started with the second set, or the green aventurine. Green aventurine is a stone which is known as the stone of opportunities, and it is a really beautiful green stone that helps you manifest. It can help you manifest maybe job opportunities, or maybe if you're trying to manifest some abundance, prosperity, money, wealth in your life, then this is the good stone to go for. Okay, now let's look into your habit and see what is that one habit that is kind of really taken over you and is becoming very nagging and impacting your life. Six of Swords. Now, Six of Swords, guys, I'm getting a feeling that you guys are really stuck in your past. Your past is constantly impacting your present, and now has taken over your present, and probably you're not even thinking about your present. You're mostly and all the time thinking about the past. Maybe you had some difficult time in the past and you're not able to forget that, you're not able to let that go, you're not able to overcome that, and you are constantly, time and again, you keep getting lost in your past, or your past keeps repeating itself, or you are still in your past. Maybe time has kind of stagnated and you are finding it really difficult to move on in your life, and this is really impacting your life big time, because neither is maybe because you're not in your present, you're still in your past, you're you are losing control of your present, and neither are you able to, maybe plan for your future or see into your future. So yeah, this is how it is impacting your life. Something happened in the past uh, is which is kind of really holding you still. Okay, something sad happened in the past, something not really, and you're not able to forget that. Now let's see, where is this coming from? Where is this? Why are you having this need to keep thinking about the past? You guys have got Empress in reverse. Now Empress in reverse gets me a feeling that looks like there is somebody, this is a relationship reading, and you're constantly thinking about this person. Maybe things didn't work out with this person. And you guys are maybe not seeing each other anymore, and things went out of sync, and there could be like things didn't really work out, and you are kind of really hanging on to this person, the memories of this person, thinking about the times you had spent together, and yeah, stuck in the past. It could also be that, for some of you, it could be that your business is not doing well. Maybe you guys are going through some difficult time in your career, business, finance, and you are kind of still wondering that how things went wrong and why things didn't click, that kind. So yes, this is why you guys are not able to forget your past, because of something that didn't really work out. All right, now how is this staying in the past, stuck in the past, impacting your present? It is making you, this is the strength in reverse, which means that it is taking your strength, it is taking your power. Quite obviously, when you are stuck in the past and not really thinking about present and future, then you are losing control of things in your life. You are losing your power, you are giving your power to your past, and obviously, as you are giving your power to your past, you're losing the control over it, and you're not able to control it, and things are slipping out of your hands, basically. So yeah, that is how it is impacting your life. It is taking your power. Why are you still stuck in this situation? This is Temperance. I get a feeling that you are stuck in this situation because I feel this person was really very important to you, or this job, or this business venture, career that didn't really prospered as much was very important to you, and though it didn't work, it was close to your heart, and it looks like that you will take your own sweet time to come out of it. You don't really look in any kind of a hurry to come out of the situation. Quite possibly, it seems like you have consoled yourself that yes, you will take your own sweet and slow time to come out of it, to get over it. And that is why you are just kind of nursing your wounds. What is the best way forward, guys, for you people in this situation? The best way forward is to get into some self-actualization mode. Yes, just, kind of sit back and see, compare the situation, like how things have been in the past and how things are now. Has it helped you in some kind of a personal growth, this whole thing that happened? Think about it. Was it really necessary for you people to maybe learn some lessons, maybe important for your own personal growth, for your own development? Okay, and maybe the situation isn't that bad, because I do see that you guys did accumulate a few things from your past. Okay, maybe the end result was not as good, as maybe not as what you had expected, but I don't really see that things are really that bad. So that is why probably the card is asking you to kind of reconsider, looking into it and really kind of decide that was it that bad that you are feeling this sad about it. Okay, how will this help you? This will help you by giving you the power to stand your ground. Now this is beautiful. You have a 7 of Wands, which means that you get the energy, you get the power, you get the fire in your belly to fight it out for yourself, stand your ground, and here you are losing your strength. So if you get to do this self-actualization, you are actually reclaiming your power back. Okay, you are reclaiming that lost authority, and you are giving a tough fight. So you are no more, cowed down, feeling lost, that you are, and as if you have lost all the hopes, but you are fighting it out here. So if you just do a little analysis here, then I think that yes, you have a good chance of putting up a strong fight against whatever it is. Let's look into the oracle card guidance, guys. Let's start with this playtime. Okay, the dolphin knows the importance of playing, as joy creates made miracles and manifestation. All right, so again, this is about miracles and manifestation. So yes, definitely you people are manifesting. It could be your dream relationship, your soul partner that you are manifesting, or you are manifesting some kind of a desired result in your business or career. So instead of sticking in the past, you should rather get indulged in some playtime here and self-actualize it, and probably a way will come out of that when you get into some playful, cheerful mood. Things happen there because easy does it. So that is what it is. Calling your soul mate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualization help bring you together. So yeah, definitely looks like a strong, a very strong relationship reading for some of you people, where you were really involved in a very serious kind of a relationship. And here is it, that you get into a self-actualization. So definitely I'm getting that it is not an end of a relationship. Even though you guys have moved out, I don't feel that it is calling for an end or you quit it, but rather actualize it, that okay, what went wrong, what went right, how did you develop, when and whereabouts of everything. And here is a action step for you, calling in your soulmate. Why not? How about, instead of just moving away from each other, why not kind of really considering everything, and then maybe sitting back together and giving the whole thing a chance again. Talking about it again, maybe reconsidering it. That is what the guidance is here. With a fresh perspective, not with the hopelessness. Undying love. Now, this has to be a relationship reading, a very strong, soulful relationship for some of you. Empress card is here. These are major arcana cards, guys. So, definitely some major lessons here for you people. The love you have shared is eternal regardless of the situation. This gets beautiful because yes, even though you guys have moved out away from each other, the love that you have shared is eternal. This is the Empress card, so it has to be something eternal. So beautiful out there. What is your another guidance? You are the light worker who has come to earth to teach about love. So these are all 3 strong oracle cards pointing towards a relationship reading, pointing towards a very soulful relationship you guys have been into. I think that you guys have maybe definitely moved away from it, but you should consider giving it a second thought, maybe sitting out for one last time and talking it out. There could be some misunderstandings. Just talk it out. So yeah, that is what I'm getting. Playtime. Okay, so this will mean that you don't approach each other once again with a prejudice, with a fixed notion, with a perception. Rather be open, be playful, be cheerful, be open to receiving the other person, what that person is saying. Okay, then only you will be able to clarify any misunderstanding if there was, or what it is and how it happened and everything. So yeah, this is what I have for all of you people who have chosen this stone. I guess, yes, as you're trying to manifest, the green stone, green aventurine, is going to be really awesome for you to help you manifest some beautiful things that you want to manifest. So thank you so much for watching, guys, and do let me know if it helped you. And now we're going to be moving on to the third set. So let's move on to the third set, guys. And it's time to move into the black tourmaline. Black tourmaline is a stone that is very good for protection. It is really helpful if to protect you against any kind of negative energy. It's very good for psychic protection. It really helps you get grounded and feel secured and safe. Now let's get into it and see what is that one habit that is not serving you, causing you all the nervousness. And Two of Pentacles. Now, Two of Pentacles is a habit that is not serving you. Okay, so it has to be like, you guys have lot on your plate. You guys have got lots on your plate. You are trying to do too many things at the same time in a very short span, and it is definitely, as it is a nagging pattern, it is definitely, taking a toll on you. It is scattering your energy, depleting your energy, making you run from pillar to post, and you are kind of really panting and panting. So what are these things that you are manifesting, you are balancing so much that it is really taking a toll on you? Let's look at it. Why are you into this frenzy of balancing it out? Frenzy of balancing it out, guys. All right, so you have got Hierophant in reverse. Now, Hierophant in reverse gets me a feeling, and you also have this oracle card, wedding. So looks like there is a wedding on the cards for some of you, and that is why maybe you are busy preparing for the D-date. And yes, of course, as you have to prepare for it, you are kind of busy juggling a lot of things, your personal life, professional life, then all the managing the stuffs, getting things done. So yeah, that is what it is. You guys are like really busy. It could be that, or it could be, that you guys are already married and you are kind of trying to balance your married life, the changes that the married life has brought in your life, and new responsibilities, new expectations. You guys are kind of really balancing, trying to really balance it out. And maybe it's a new relationship dynamics altogether, and it's a new life, as a matter of fact, after marriage. So you are kind of really trying to balance it out. It's very delicate. You are new to it, and as opposed to a carefree nature when you were unmarried. And it looks like that, yes, you are you're involved into like really trying to balance your marriage and your work life, and then your expectations from your partner maybe, and maybe you feel a little tied down by traditions, and you're trying to kind of really balance your expectations as well as these traditions that maybe you don't kind of really feel much for. Okay, so this is some balance act here. All right, so how is it impacting your life? So much of balance act, so much of balancing. It is kind of really stopping some kind of change from happening. It is not allowing something that must go off from your life to go. It is just causing it to, really stay there longer and kind of really make it more painful when it goes, because ultimately it is a major life lesson. There is something that is not serving you at the end of all of these balancing act, and you know that yes, it will need to go. Okay, it could be anything. It could be a habit, it could be maybe a habit that you had as a bachelor which needs to go off, right? Because when you are married, it could be a different ball game altogether, and you need to change yourself. So it could be maybe letting go of a lifestyle, maybe letting go of any habit, and maybe let it go through a regeneration, and you develop some new other habits or new perspectives and all. It could also be, here I'm getting that you might be going through some kind of a training here, because it is a doctrine your doctrination you are going through. So maybe, some of you are balancing you are going through some kind of a training. You have enrolled in some kind of a training program, certification, and you are kind of balancing your work and this hectic schedule with training. It could be that. So yeah, this is what it is. Why are you sticking on to this, guys? You are sticking on to this because of some compulsion, some addiction. It could be that you just want this to get done, okay? Control issue, you want it to get done. And or maybe somebody is kind of really forcing this on you to balance it out. But more or less it looks like your own compulsion to kind of really get things done, get things perfect, and trying to do a lot of things in a short span. So this is maybe your addiction. And it could also be your negative pattern where, the black tourmaline can kind of really help you get out of this negative pattern. What should you really do? Get into some self-actualization mode. The Hermit card is telling you to get into some self-actualization, okay? Maybe you have been trying to balance a lot of things. You have been in the thick of the action. Probably you have not got a time to reflect on. And the Hermit card is asking you to sit back, take some me time, and reflect on how things have proceeded, how things have happened, how things have turned, and get a perspective out of it, get some learning out of it, and see where you need to really make a couple of new things, couple of changes, because yes, the dynamics have changed maybe, and maybe you need to reconsider your priorities and bring in few couple of changes, which is perfectly okay. And if you guys are really able to do that, then I think judgment is awaiting you. So that means that yes, things will really go in the way you had expected, because yes, you are kind of really reconsidering the whole thing. So that is what it is. It looks like things will happen in your favor. Moreover, you have a manifestation card, which is telling you you are a magical person who can manifest your clear intentions into reality. And that is why probably you are in this pressure of kind of doing a lot of things at the same time. But you will need to understand that getting into the rush will not really help you. You will really need to sit with it in your own me time and chalk it out, understand it, and sort it out for you to be able to manifest what you want. It could be you want to manifest the kind of a relationship or your person. So yes, you will be able to do that. Judgment is there, but you will really need to sit with it and understand it. What's your thoughts? I think, I guess this is the devil here who is telling you that this is the negative pattern. I think this, I told you that, looks like this is your own internal demons, your own thoughts that are kind of really telling you and making you look things the way it is not at all. So maybe it's your mind playing the game. Maybe it's not how you are seeing it. Maybe you are seeing something else, but the reality is something else. Okay, so you will really need to sit back and actualize it. Fairies, You have a strong bond with fairies, and your life purpose involves helping Mother Nature. So, looks like you people are really close to nature. You love nature. You are the tree lovers, you are the mountain lovers, you love the rivers, you care for them. And that also makes you a very emotional person, very vulnerable. Uh, you are very sensitive to others. And it also calls for a small vacation, some me time here, so that you can rejuvenate, re-energize, and get a fresh perspective on things, and head to your final D-date where you get what you really deserve. So just protect yourself, guys, with this black tourmaline. If you feel some negative thoughts coming and crowding your mind, stopping you from taking the right decision, bringing seeing things clearly. Wedding is definitely there on the cards for you guys. Looks like maybe you guys got married recently, or you are heading towards your D-date. So yeah, that is all I have for all of you people who have chosen the black tourmaline, guys. Thank you so much for watching. And now we're going to be moving on to the fourth and final set, the aquamarine. Let's get started with the last reading, guys, the aquamarine. Now, aquamarine is a stone which is very good for cleansing you of anything that you not need anymore, okay? It is very useful. It's good for helping you let go of feelings, emotions, whatever that is not serving you anymore, is not good for you anymore. It also helps you develop that trust, because yes, there is something that has not served you, wants to go out, and as you let go that out, you it replenishes your trust that better things will come in your life. Now let's see how this message of aquamarine is reflecting in your reading. So what is that one habit of yours that is not serving you? And you have the Queen of Cups. Now how does this makes this a not so good habit for you? Queen of Cups is a she's the person who is like a epitome of love, epitome of care, tending, nurturing. She is the Today is the Mother's Day. Wow, so this is beautiful, because you are that, that mother who is like always giving, always taking care of everybody, and maybe putting herself as her lowest priority, but she's always tending, taking care of everybody's need. And probably this, you're overflowing with love, and for everybody around you. And this is something that is becoming more of a kind of really becoming, maybe people are taking you for granted because you're so loving, nurturing, caring all the time, taking care of everybody, listening to their woes, counseling them, coaching them, nursing them, that people kind of really take you for granted, that yes, this is how you are. And they never bother to kind of, maybe sit with you and ask that how you feel about yourself. Are you doing good? It has become so much of a norm that to see this side of yours, that they never maybe ask about you. And this is not a very fair balance, right? Because if you are in a relationship and when you are giving so much, you would want people to at least once in a while to take care of you as well, and ask about where your whereabouts. But looks like that you are kind of really taken for granted for all the love that you have, and all the emotions that you show to others, and people are like not really, you know as much giving to you, or maybe bothered about you. You might be feeling this way. So this is what is becoming. You are so giving all the time, and in return maybe you feel that taken granted for, taken advantage of maybe. Where is this coming from? Why are you so loving, giving? Maybe you find it very difficult to stand for yourself. Why is it so? Let's check this out. You have a Queen of Swords. Wow, this is beautiful. Do you see how this Queen of Cup is seeing this side towards her left, and Queen of Sword is seeing right? So they don't see eye to eye. So you are coming from here, which means that maybe in your past, okay, you had a person in your life. Maybe it could be your mother, or it could be some a very dominating figure in your life who was very strict with you, very bold, very, somebody who will not see from the, sorry, who will not, really see things from her heart. Rather, she will use her mind to see things. She was very strict, stubborn, on the face, bold kind of a person. Maybe this lady was very strict with you, and that is why you feel so vulnerable, okay? You feel that you cannot stand for yourself, because this is a, as a negative energy, it's not negative, but it's more like, this emotions are overpowering, have overpowered you. You are too giving, and maybe you cannot stand for yourself. You don't stand for yourself because you feel that there is something wrong in standing for myself, and that is why you're so giving. And it has come because of this lady, or whosoever this person may be in the past, who was very strict with you. Now let's see how this being too emotional and too giving in your life is impacting your present life. Okay, so you have this emperor. Now it feels like, you're so giving, nurturing to others, tending to others all the time, that you find it very difficult to stand for yourself. You cannot stand for yourself. You are not able to maybe, command that kind of authority, and you're not able to stand for yourself. Quite possibly you find difficult to, make decisions for yourself, or assert your authority, even though you are doing so much all the time. You find it difficult to stand and for yourself and assert your authority and demand the respect and a position that you deserve. You find it difficult to do that. Okay, so why are you still sticking with this issue? Why are you still so giving in spite of people not valuing you as much and maybe taking you for granted, and in the process you losing your power? You feel that you are losing control, power, and more like you are reduced to being a prop, like that. Why are you sticking with this issue, my dear? Eight, Nine of Cups in reverse. Wow. Now this means that you probably you are fighting, struggling with the feelings of self-love itself. You don't have any love for yourself. You are fighting with issues of self-love, self-worth. Okay, so maybe, you were so dominated in the past that you became so vulnerable, and now you find it difficult to stand for yourself. Okay, and it all is coming from your issues related with your self-love, self-belief, stepping out in your authority, because maybe you were not loved as much in the past, and you find it very difficult to be yourself, because maybe you fear that people will not like yourself, and that is why you are always giving, trying to accommodate, trying to make everybody happy, and you find it difficult to step in your true self, in your authenticity, because you struggle with loving yourself itself. Okay, maybe you're not loving yourself enough. You're keeping yourself already at the bottom of the ladder. Your needs, your want, what you feel, what you believe in, you're hiding all these things from people. You're just tending to them, keeping them happy, not asserting yourself, your desires, what you believe in. You see, so this is where it is coming from. This is why you are kind of really putting on with this thing. All right, let's see what is the way out, guys, for you people. And You guys have got a three of sword in this position, and this is a solution. Wow, this three of sword is your solution. I've never seen three of sword as a solution, guys, so this is like really crackling for me. uh, what is this card trying to tell me? Is it telling me that it is okay to break people's heart once in a while, or is it telling you that stop people from breaking your heart? What do you feel? What relates to you? These are the things that I'm getting. I feel that it is not okay to allow people to walk over you, hurt you, and just move on. No, it's not okay. You will have to stop people from hurting you. You will have to take actions. You will have to develop some self worth, okay? It's not fine for people to come over you, take your time, tell their stories, and not even bother to ask how you are doing. No, this is not. This hurts, right? And you'll have to stop this. You'll have to stop people piercing your heart with swords, okay? Learn the lessons, okay? If there are some lessons to be learned from the past, maybe with this person who was very strong minded, dominating, then learn the lessons, face it face on, head on, and let go of things that is not needed in your life, okay? I feel that you really need to clutter, you really need to declutter your life, your mind, your thoughts with some self-limiting beliefs, okay? That you are not good enough, you are not worth enough, you are not lovable enough, and so you keep listening to others. No, no, no. If you are so giving, so giving your time and your love and yourself to everybody, you deserve the same, right? So you will have to fight out these feelings of self worth, and you'll have to stop people from hurting you. You'll have to take action, okay? Let's see what happens if you take actions. Okay, if you take action, guys, if you stop people from hurting you and learn the lessons, you will free yourself of the perceptions that you are having about yourself. Wow, yes. So maybe these are your inner demons, okay? That you need to fight with and get out of it. Your own perception of things, okay? It quite at times it happens, that people are not that mindful, okay? They don't understand that maybe you need to be tended to. Maybe they need to take care of you because they don't think that much maybe, and at times we have to step up and step out and tell that yes, assert our needs. But because we are struggling so much with loving ourselves itself, that we find that we are thinking that people don't love us, but that is not how it is. People, maybe they are not thinking as much, okay? So if you kind of really take a step towards loving you, people will see that yes, this is your need. People may not be aware of your needs, okay? So if you could just take a step towards one step towards loving yourself, it will help you, clear your mind and thoughts of all the ideas that you have, okay? It will it will free you from your thoughts and from your surroundings. It will get you untrapped, and it will give you the much needed freedom that you want, okay? Now let's see what are the oracle guidance for you guys. uh Leap of faith. Now this is beautiful. uh Take a risk and put your heart true desire into action. Absolutely. You, here it is, you need to stop being so giving, and you will have to take a leap of faith. This is the leap of faith you have to take, that stop people from taking you from granted, okay? And you will need to assert your needs, your desire, what you want. It doesn't has to always be about others. It has to be at times about you, your self-worth, your love, your desires, your interest, what you want, okay? So take a leap of faith, make a wish. And this is also a wish fulfilling card, and here also you have a wish. So I see that if you take one step towards your desires, what you want, you will see a wish coming true for yourself, because you already have this Nine of Cups card, but is in a reverse order. But you can work on the message of this card, and you can unleash the power of this card. So that is what it is. Make a wish. Here is a make a wish card, and here you have Nine of Cups, which is again a make a wish card. So the message of this card is still there. It's in a reverse position, so you really have to work on the message of this card. Once you work on the message, then yes, your whatever you want is on its way. You can get what you want. This is a magical moment. Make a wish and enjoy the manifestations. Okay, so here it is, guys. This aquamarine is a stone about cleansing yourselves, right? So you need to cleanse yourself with the doubts, self doubts, lack of self love, lack of self worth. This is what you need to cleanse yourself with. And you need to trust people maybe more, open up more, trust yourself more, your desires, your want, your being, and take a leap of faith, make a wish. Separation, again, I feel that the time to part from your partner is on the horizon. So it could be that you need to part with all these negative feelings, thoughts, and the struggle that you have with self-love and self-worth. These are the things that you might consider kind of just giving away and separating from. You have another card, clear yourself, which is ask the angels to release any toxic energy that you may have absorbed. Yes, looks like you in your early years or in your past, you have absorbed some toxic energy from very strong dominating people, okay, and that made you very vulnerable and very giving and not standing for yourself. So clear yourself with these dominating energy that entered you, and which led to some formation of some fixed perception, getting you trapped in your own thoughts of self love and of no self love, of self worthiness, standing for yourself. Okay, so you have to clear yourself with all these feelings. You have to take a step towards self love, assert yourself, and then only people will understand that you have a need too, and they need to tend to your need. Maybe people are not aware of it because you are never standing for yourself. People are seeing that yes, this is how you are, these are all your needs are. Okay, so you have to get out of your own demons. You have to fight your own demons and get out of this cage of all the thoughts that keep crowding in your mind. Okay, so yes, clear yourself up, separate yourself from feelings, thoughts that don't serve you, because something, you have a wish, you have a desire, and if you stand for it, then only you can make those desires and wish come true. Okay, and to make the wish come true, you will have to take a leap of faith. You have to clear yourself up. So just trust the message of aquamarine, cleanse yourself, and learn to trust. Take a leap of faith, and things will be bright for you guys. Okay, so thank you so much for watching, lovely people. Really appreciate your time. Do let me know how you feel about the reading, if it helped you, and I'll see you again with another pick a card reading. Till then, take care of yourself and bye.